Welcome to Brown's Rod and Custom, your home for street rods, muscle cars, and Volkswagen content. This is my dad, Big Ron. He's our body man and fabricator. This is my beautiful wife, Megan, our editor-in-chief and supporter. And this is me, Adam, the designer and mechanic for our projects. If you find our videos helpful, like and subscribe for more content.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to Brown's Rod and Custom. It is late-ish. I say late-ish. It's like 8, something like that, 8:30. We're still working, but I wanted to bring you out here and show you what happened because we got the duck boards in, which you'll see an unboxing video and all that on that. We got the radio in and the speakers. There's a whole video on that just of, you know, me having a jam session in the garage. It's great. And then, yeah, let's show you what we got done here. So this is our duck boards. These are our mahogany duck boards stained to match that steering wheel over there. Now these are the backs. And now you've got the black and red cocoa mats. Now I still have to take this back out and put the Velcro down, but you get the idea. And then we've got these here. We got our seat track sitting in there, but now we know where it goes. So that's huge. We can mount the seats hopefully tomorrow. And yeah, we got radio. We got all the things, ladies and gentlemen. We got all the things. Eddie, your seats are going in tomorrow, buddy. So let me show you what we got here for those of you that missed the other. So cool to have this kind of tech inside of an old car is just neat. Here we go. We need to agree with that. Let's go. Nope. So we got Apple CarPlay, right? Let me get you a little closer here. We got Apple CarPlay. I want to go Pandora, and then let's do a little techno. I know you guys probably aren't into techno, but let's do it anyway. It's clear. There's our Memphis speakers we installed today. So you guys get the idea there. Let's go back. Turn it down.
Hey, it's Dustin Lynch, and this is my brand new song on Pandora. If you like it, I'd sure appreciate it if you gave it a thumbs up.
We don't care. We don't want that. Little Motley Crue. There we go, boys. I am absolutely taking the top off the Louisville and cruising around the city. Rocking out. Okay, so that's the radio. Now we have Waze, which is great. Got the calendar. We have Google Maps, depending on what you like. We've got, you know, whatever I've got on my phone. Dominoes, gotta have that. We also have podcasts, which is kind of cool. I can sit here and listen to podcasts. I'm a crime junkie, so I like the Counterclock series and all of that.
When I met Clifton Spencer for the first time in person.
How cool is that? You can cruise down the highway in this thing while listening to your favorite podcasts or any genre on Pandora
and have navigation from 2 different outlets in a 1973 Volkswagen thing with an absolutely kick-ass sound system. How cool is that? You don't have to give up anything. What you have in your new car, you have in here, short of air conditioning, but fuck, it's a thing. You don't need air conditioning, you take the top off. It doesn't even have windows. So, I mean, you know, not a bad little deal. So, I just thought I'd show you guys that. I thought this was super cool. We're looking pretty good here, guys. Couple things that we're waiting on. I'm waiting on the speedometer. Show you that. Speedo's ready. This is all the wires for Speedo. Speedo cable. My hazard button actually broke, so I got a new one coming from the thing shop. The brake light deal that goes here is coming. We're gonna weld this up and paint this door, and I think I'm gonna put the microphone right here. It works really good. I can receive phone calls, text messages, everything that comes through the speakers, just like in your new car, which is great. And yeah, and the other thing, which is really cool, see if I can actually fit over here. We push the hard top back in. Let's see. So this is a wired Apple CarPlay. Okay, so you gotta have your phone plugged in with a USB. Not the end of the world, but I was a little worried about it. But the glove box door opens, shuts, and locks, even with the cable sticking through. There you go. Pretty slick. So what we've got here, guys, this is your charging cord, USB charging for your phone or whatever you want to do there. But what we managed to do, which is incredible actually, is we've got pretty much the right sound system the first time. And let me explain that so that you guys understand. If you look at this, it's not very deep. I think it's 7 inches, something like that. Okay, 7 inches deep. So you can't use like a substantially long radio, okay, where the unit's actually long. Now, what we do have, let me do this. It was going so well. I don't want to break it. So this head unit, if you watch, I can turn it. I can go up. I can go down. I can physically go up. I can physically go down, right? This is what works with the door to open. So there's that. Now, here's the next piece. For those of you guys looking to put a sound system in your thing, this is how I did it. You don't have to do it that way, but this is how I did it. I bought the Thing Shop panels. They are just the solid panels and they come with these screws, okay? You have to cut your own hole for the speakers and all of that. So if you, how can I put this? This was the perfect speaker for a 1973 Volkswagen thing to go in the back. You got a little more room in the front, but not a lot as far as depth, okay? These speakers are 1.89 inches deep, okay? So, and I mean they barely fit. If they were a 1/4 inch bigger, it wouldn't fit, okay? And the reason is this metal part actually comes down to about here, and this bottom metal comes up to about here. So you literally have to fit perfectly in that hole, and then it's only 2 inches or less deep. So that's what you have to play with. Now, this is the Memphis PRX S60 series, okay? They are shallow, they're coaxials, the PRX line, great speaker. So if you're gonna put rear speakers in a Volkswagen thing, and you're looking for really good speakers that have everything that you ever want out of them for a real decent price, that's your speaker, okay? And these panels are awesome, okay? They're very easy to cut, they're sturdy. I mean, they're in there, they're not going anywhere, okay? Now, here's the other side, okay? Now let me show you what I did with the wiring. So, speaker wiring, I drilled a hole here in through the body. and ran it in over to it, okay? And then I wire loomed it, ran it down, so ran it down under the seat, and then you guys can see, ran it along there, and met up right there, okay? Now the other side, we did the same thing. We put some clamps on them to hold it. You can see these here and here. So it's held sturdy, but yeah, I mean, pretty cool. And unhook the battery so we can burn this car down. Or the garage. Ron probably wouldn't like that. Come on. Alright. Get this back together a little bit later. So that's that. That's the rears, okay? The front speakers, go over here. Front speakers, this is how I did it, okay? They mount like this. You had a little gap back here in the back, so I ran the speaker wire out and up in a loom, up into here, up into there, and then I ran it across to the radio, to the head unit. I did the same thing on that side. I drilled a hole in the glove box and ran it through. Now, I don't know if you saw that over there. Let me show you. So I figured these are the things people that are gonna do something like this would want to know. How the hell did you run your wires? Why did you do it that way? I drilled a hole right there, okay? Directly under your hood release. And then I loomed it and I ran it across. And this is the thing shop glove box door. You have a hole here. I can pretty much put my finger in. So this is where I ran it through. So that's how that's going to be. And then I'm still gonna put the glove box mat in there. I just gotta do it. But that, ladies and gentlemen, is how that works. So that's how we did it. Wiring wasn't bad. I needed a keyed ignition wire. I needed a battery wire that was constant hot, a ground, and then your speaker wires. That was it. And boom. You know, for you stereo guys, I mean, that probably sounds ridiculous, but that's what we had. So, but to do it, I mean, you got to get all this stuff up here, custom make every panel. I mean, there's a full day here. Me and Ron both working our butts off trying to get this together. Now I got lucky. See, Ron was working on the fender, which is somewhere. It's over here. Ron was working on the fender, which is getting close. That one's ready for primer. That one's damn near ready for paint. It's really good. And it started monsooning for like 4 hours. So that gave me Ron to give me a hand mounting some of this stuff and cutting some holes, and just an extra set of hands makes this go a lot faster. Two guys working way better than one. So we managed to get this knocked out, which is great, and we love it. And I couldn't be happier with it. I mean, you guys, you'll see the video. I'm a nerd, but I was rocking out here in the garage earlier. I videotaped it for some reason. I think you'll like it. So anyway, guys, that's what we got for you. Tomorrow, seats, more fender work, and probably fender in the morning, because it's definitely going to rain around noon, 1 o'clock, like it does every day. Get as much we can on the fenders, and then in the rear bumper. And I am going to, I got a bunch of nickel dime stuff. I need to get the seats in here and mounted, and the seat brackets, tracks installed. I need to get my inspection covers here put on. I need to tighten the steering. I've got it fully loose right now, so I got a little slop. I'm gonna take that out of it. And then, yeah, start cleaning some stuff up. I've got a grocery list of things to do. I'm tired at the moment, but hopefully, I mean really hopefully, the next few days we'll be driving this around the block. I don't see a reason why that can't happen. We're not that far off. So really I just need to do little stuff like tighten these down and you know, get everything just tightened up here on the front on the steering, because I've been adjusting everything right and left. And And then I think we're moving on to the wiper system, get that installed. And while we wait for a speedometer, hazard switch, the brake light switch deal we need, and yeah, so I think that's where we're going to be. I'm also waiting on the rearview mirror, which I got to get with Mike about. And other than that, I mean, we're cooking with hot grease. Once I get the electric parts, the wiring stuff, the switches and whatnot, I get it all wired up and everything works, then I'll go through and tape all of this wiring and then loom it, and then clean all that up under the dash and get everything where it needs to be and cleaned up and wire tied and all the things, and make it look professional. Same with back here. Should I grab this? I still need to put the deck lid seal on, which that could be a challenge. And then, yeah, get this thing fired up and see if we can't get something going here. So, thanks for watching, guys. I really appreciate you. Hope you're having a great weekend, and we'll be back with you tomorrow.